Good day, everyone. So today, my chosen regression is the logistic regression. So I will discuss what is the logistic regression and others. So logistic regression. So what is logistic regression? So logistic regression is a statistical method used to model the probability of a binary outcomes or a variable that can take on only two values such as 0 or 1 and yes or no. So based on one or more predictor variables. So it is a type of regression analysis that estimates the probability of an event occurring by fitting a logistic function to a set of independent variables. So next, when is logistic regression used? So we have the logistic regression is particularly useful when the dependent variables is categorical, such as a binary classification or multi-class classification. And how to use the logistic regression. So we have a data for the data preparation. We have the gather data, data cleaning, data transformation, and split data. So for the gather data, um, to collect relevant data for your analysis, and then for the cleaning data, it handle missing values, outliers, and inconsistencies in the data. So for the data transformation, if necessary, transform variables. Then last for the split data, divide the data into training and testing set to evaluate the model performance. Then for the model training, so choose a library and create a train the model. So for the choose a library, select a library like scikit learned in Python to implement logistic regression. Then for the create and train the model, initiate a logistic regression object to fit it to the training data. Next, for the model evaluation, we have the make predictions and evaluate performance. So for the make predictions, use the trained model to predict the probabilities or class labels on the test data. Then for the performance, evaluate performance, assess the model's accuracy using the metrics like accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, and the of AUC and ROC. Then next, what are some application where you can use the logistic regression? So first is the credit risk assessment, to predicting the likelihood of loan defaults based on factors like income, credit history, and employment status. Then second, for the disease prediction, identifying the probability of a patient developing a certain disease based on the medical history, symptoms, and the risk factor. Next is the real world scenario. We have the admission prediction. So the goal is predict whether a student will be admitted to a university based on their academic performance. Excuse me. So here data. So for the data independent variables, so in the GPA, grade point average, or it's a skill, test score, standardized test score is also skill. Then the curricular activities. So participation in clubs, sports, and etc. It is also a nominal. Then letters for of recommendation. Number of letters submitted, it is also scale. The next, so dependent variables, admission status, admitted one or not admitted, binary. Then next, the analysis. So for the analysis, use the logistic regression to model the probability of admission based on the independent variables and identify the most influential factors in the admission decision. Then third is a potentially used for model and to provide personalized feedback to applicants. So that's it, and that's all for the logistic regression. I choose the logistic regression for this report, and that's all. By the way, I am Rodel Windam, the reporter, and have a good day again. Thank you.